We are back. And guess who else is back? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll has agreed to a 3-year. Team has a fourth option available if they want to pick it up to return to the NFL and coach the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, as people say, you can't get anywhere without a QB. So obviously they're going to be looking at drafting a Shador or a Cam Ward or anybody of that magnitude. And they're going to want to, win now. They're in a win now situation because Pete Carroll, he's won a Super Bowl. And this is very good because now this continues the rivalry between Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh. So be looking forward to 2 games a year, Jim Harbaugh versus Pete Carroll. And I like the signing. Because, like I just said, Super Bowl winning head coach, had multiple winning seasons with Russell Wilson. He built the Legion of Boom. Dan Quinn was also a part of that for a good portion of time. And I'm very stoked to see Pete Carroll in the NFL again because I thought he was done. In my opinion, I thought he had retired. I didn't know that he was still in the rumors until I heard that that's who they were looking at. So what does this mean now for the Las Vegas Raiders? They are one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, they give Kansas City hell every now and then, but you got the Jags, you got the Giants, the Jets, and then the Raiders. The Raiders is kind of like a team that has a fan base, but they get lost because they don't win. They don't succeed. They don't make playoffs. So it's a team that gets lost in the mix. Like Jacksonville, we know what Jacksonville is. But Jacksonville was put on the map because of Saxonville. Now, diehard Jacksonville fans, you guys might remember, the older players whatsoever. I sure don't. I really only started watching Jacksonville when they got Jalen Ramsey and AJ Boye and those guys. I was not really a fan of Jacksonville in itself. I was really much of a fan of Miles Jack. But the Raiders are going to have a long road ahead of them, but that all starts with having a QB. Jacoby Myers is still there. You still got Max Crosby. You got some good pieces. You got Colton Miller. You just got to put the right pieces around your QB, whoever you draft, and they're going to have a lengthy free agency because free agency is really going to play a part in what they do here going forward. So let's see what Pete Carroll does. But Pete Carroll, welcome back to the league. And I'm excited to watch Raiders and Chargers games because we all know what Jim Harbaugh and Pete Carroll have done previously against each other. If you ever go back and watch the Seattle Seahawks versus 49ers games when Pete Carroll was there and Jim Harbaugh was there, man, cinematic, just great football being played. But let me know what y'all